Hi, I'm Gosling, and this video is just to show the Brig Ayd trigger throttle system, which is an electronic trigger and mechanical brake system. So this is the lever, and for braking you rest your hand on this nice ball here, and the braking motion is a forward motion which pushes down on the brake mechanically. The accelerator is done by this little trigger here, which a little bit like a Scalextric car, if you remember Scalextric, that will operate the accelerator instead of using your foot on the accelerator. So when this is turned on, the pedal is turned off, so there's no chance of getting your foot on the accelerator pedal and causing any problems there. This little switch here is an indicator switch, which is an optional indicator switch, which you can have. The one on the car still works, but that one will indicate right and left, so that you can negotiate roundabouts more easily and indicate while you're steering. So with this particular hand control system, you steer predominantly, or pretty much always, with your left hand, and you can steer the vehicle with this and accelerate with your right hand. Conventionally this goes on the right hand side, but in some circumstances it is possible to put it on the left hand side as well, which might make for better access in and out of the vehicle as well. So but generally speaking it's fitted on the right hand side as it is here. So to turn the system on, there is this switch here, and off and on. Okay, at this point the thing is, this is not activated until you press the brake one time. When you press the brake one time, you can hear a small bleep, and that will activate the accelerator. So let's see if you can hear that. So now that's active, and the pedal is not active, so you can still use the foot on the brake, but generally speaking better to use the hand controls on their own and steer with this hand and accelerate with this hand and brake with this hand. So should we go for a drive? No. Okay Bill, this is just a little drive with the trigger throttle, show you how it works in real motion. So let's see if we can do a quick video of that. And so starting off, press the brake, engage your gear, and off we go. On this car it's got an electric handbrake, which is quite nice, so as soon as you press this, it releases the handbrake and off we go. So we're just accelerating using the trigger here. It's very easy to do, it's just got a small spring, so there's no pressure on your hand to do that. It's a sort of a very easy thing to pull, which is an advantage over the mechanical hand controls, where you're obviously doing with your hand what ordinarily you'd be doing with your feet. So the accelerator is very light. So a lot of people have these, people who've got arthritis in their fingers, and if you've got arthritis in your fingers you might struggle with the standard brake accelerator, the mechanical type, because the pressure on your fingers constantly from accelerating is quite significant. Over time it can give you sort of quite sort of a bit of cramp in your hand, or problems with your fingers, whereas this, it's very easy to pull, so it's not going to strain your fingers. The other thing about it is, because it's independent of the steering, you don't it's quite easy to modulate the throttle and get a nice easy acceleration, nice and gentle. No, there's no suddenness about it. It just works really nicely and nice and smooth. You get a nice acceleration. So steering is all with one hand on this system, with your left hand or your right hand, depending on which side it's been installed on. And to make life a bit easier, we've got the indicator switch for there, which is an auxiliary indicator switch. self-cancelling, so you have to cancel it yourself. And another safety feature of this is the fact that if you brake and accelerate at the same time, so if I try to accelerate and then brake at the same time, it cuts the throttle. It cuts the throttle so that you don't have the brake and accelerate at the same time, which you obviously wouldn't want to do. So as soon as you release the brake again, the accelerator's active again. So I suppose with this, one of the other things that you might have with this, you could have if you need a bit more room to stretch your right leg out, some people have a hinged accelerator pedal to give a little bit of extra sort of comfort and knee room where your knee is underneath this lever. So you could have a hinged accelerator pedal there. That's about it really, that's all I can think of at the moment. But yeah, nice piece of equipment. It's around about the same kind of cost as the ring accelerators. It's more expensive to have than the mechanical hand controls, but it's a really nice piece of kit. We've been installing this for years, and it's not given us hardly any issues at all. It's very reliable. That's it. Thanks.